I said to Marv it will be best of 5, and he's saying no problem 3. So confident. Hope that does work out for him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Uh, Russian. There is. All right. Uh, I see everything right. Hidden lives, yes. I'll reduce. Uh, okay, no problem. Please do. All right, we actually have the code for the service. All right, all right, all right. So, guys, what do you think? Do you really think Marv can do 3-0 as he's claiming?
I don't know.
Uh,
Let's see and
uh,
find out.
this draft is starting, by the way. A link in there.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I watch the game then, okay?
Sure, no. Joy, are you there with me?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, so let's see. We will have double band this time because it's best of 5 and it's semi-final. All right, Malay's band. On, let's see what else is banned.
In Marv position, I would not pick anything.
Why?
I would not ban anything.
Really?
Yeah, because there are 4 top sieves, and eventually you could get 2 of them
Right.
if the opponent doesn't ban another top sieve. Actually, yeah.
So Portuguese is banned, Malay is banned. I want to see. Ooh, Byzantine is banned. What? Why
Okay.
Byzantine? Best imp.
If Marv doesn't ban any top sieve, we can get 2. Yeah, this is a mistake in my opinion. He
Oh.
should not ban anything, and then he can pick 2 top
Mm-hmm.
sieves.
He got Aztec is banned too.
In that case, you would ban like what Mayhem?
Mayans is pretty good. You know I like Mayans. Mayans can be really
Yeah, you
good, but
should
oh,
yeah, but of course, but you have 6 picks. Picks you could
oh. Marv
yeah,
did take
just
really good saves. Look at those Slavs and Teutons in his pocket.
that was what I was talking about. Oh my god.
Now, if he gets Kels as well, oh lord, this Spanish. Okay. Somebody pick Vietnamese, man. 10, 9. Okay, Britons.
Hmm.
Kels? Seriously?
As
Ethiopians?
expected.
Seriously? Oh my god. Slavs,
All
Teutons, Kels,
ethnos.
Ethiopians. Shit, come on. This is disrespect, man. What's the next one? Indians? Let's see. Oh my. Every single one of those said as SO, man. And every other sim on the other side does not have any siege.
Berbers?
Where's what?
Is he trolling or what, man?
To be honest, I don't understand what he could else pick. Koreans trash his life, but the way Dark Treasures, he's not gonna have more than two towers,
Well, there
so
are way better civs than Berbers for 1v1.
yeah.
I mean, Burmese, Japanese,
Inca or even you can try
ranks,
Inca.
I don't know.
Herx as well. Holy shit, man! But seriously, these four goddamn civs over there, Slavs, Teuton, Celts, Ethiopian. Oh my god, and Inca, right?
The Inca as well, oh my god. What is Dark planning to do, man?
All
Rush
to
MK
Greek
maybe?
elites.
Now is he going Burmese, probably?
Yeah. If you see something like Burmese versus Celts, it's very doable, or even versus Slavs, it's really, really good monk push. Vikings, what?
Oh boy.
Vikings can't even kill
Burmese are
Turks and
out of
Incas, man.
arena meta, man.
Oh boy. This
Chinese,
is
Burmese, I don't know.
special Civ match.
Top Thieves against worst Thieves, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, I do like Mayans, but against those four Civs that are sitting there, this is not going to work, really. Even against Incas, this is going to be difficult.
I think he wants to win it in early game, probably. That's why I picked those Thieves.
Could be. One of them have to be. Here.
Well, we could just write in the chat of Ubli if there is something.
Yeah, but they will not read it. If while in game, they will be unaware. I messaged. Lazy.
Yes.
What do you think about the Civs? Slavs, Teuton, Celts,
Wait, I'm not doing
Ethiopian.
in-game. I'm
Okay.
joining, okay?
Oh boy.
I will post the Civ draft. Yeah. My opinion, this is very good draft. Very, very, very good. All right, you should be able to see it now, Lazy.
Oh, okay.
What do
Next
you?
time you could just click on the link, right?
Yeah, you could do that too.
I cannot watch the game somehow.
It's not
loading.
started yet. They didn't start yet.
Yeah.
We're just
Oh,
waiting.
Okay.
So we have Slavs, Teutons, Celts, Ethiopians, Turks, and Inca for Marv, while we have all odd civs for Dark. I don't know what to say about this.
Japanese, okay. Yeah, I think Marv has the better draft as well.
Much better. Like, how would you even plan going versus any of these civs? Don't know. Like Vikings, okay, you die to every other civ that is in the other side. You take Japanese, you can smush any civ other than Teutons, but then you get wrecked by Turks and Ethiopians, maybe with archers. Slavs,
Mm.
okay, maybe it can work. Inca, probably not. So this is such a mixed bag. I don't even know how you can make a strategy based on civs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm. Yeah, but let's see.
I mean, Spanish, okay, he's planning to trash every fucking game. Okay, do it with Spanish in mind. Maybe you can do it. Britain's okay, maybe you can do it. Put TC faster, but then I don't think so. You want to trash Teutons, Slavs, else.
Yeah, you don't want to play anything against Slavs. You don't want to go
Yeah.
for late game. You don't want to trash. You don't.
Imagine if we did this on DE with Slavs, you have the extra bonus as well. You can. Oh, by the way, they started. So 1 minute 30, we could be in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. VK balls, indeed. Reading your comment. Yeah, that guy didn't give a shit, man. All right, so welcome to Wonder Cup, losers bracket semifinals between Marv and Dark. We have Britons and Slavs. I will let Joey start with Marv's map. Go ahead, Joey.
So Marv is playing as Slavs on the bottom side of the map. I already see a forward main stone, main gold, sorry, which is not the best with Slavs if you want to boom. He has a forward main stone as well. Probably not that bad like the main gold one. And yes, stone on the back, second gold on the back, even an extra gold on the back.
Mhm.
I think it's not the best map, but he's still having a lot of back resources, so it should be fine, even if he wants to boom or so.
Sure, I agree. Go ahead, Lazy Oko. What do you think about Britain's map in here?
He
Oko?
doesn't think.
Oko!
3K caster, man. Oh
Yes,
boy.
yes,
3K caster
yes,
here, Oko.
yes. It's very good map.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't like the wolves in the back, but every other thing is
Can you
very
go
good.
ahead, Zik, please?
Okay, all right. So Oko, Dark does have an okay gold near the tree line, not too bad, but then one forward gold. The rest, as you said, is a pretty decent map. Back stone again, extra stone, whatever. Another gold in the back. Pretty all right map. Not the best, but all right. So both players, I believe, do have generally okayish map, depending on how they play. So let's see. Oko, maybe you can emphasize just a little bit more about the Civ matchup, Slav versus Britons. What do you think?
I think that Eritz can win because
Joey, please go
Britain.
ahead. Fuck this.
Oh boy. Actually, I don't really like Britons against Slavs. I prefer Slavs, of course. But with that map, I think Dark should be able to do a lot of aggression in Castle Age, maybe longbow into 3TC boom, try to go up fast and win it in early imp. Because
Yeah,
otherwise, I don't think they have really a
I think
chance
when
against Slavs.
Britons can go for longbows and for Tell me. Elite
Champions probably.
champions, yes.
By the way, what do you
That
guys
would
think
be
about the Schwein saying "F you" and going back like that?
Oh boy! Oh boy! I'm watching it right now. Oh my god! It was bad for Marv.
Yeah, it's really bad for Marv. So what would be your call, Lazy? What would you normally want to play this? You know Slavs can be problematic late game, obviously. What would be your best way to do? What would you do in Darks?
Oh my god!
What the Oh, go!
what?
I
Okay,
asked
we're gonna kick a caster.
that
No, I'm busy. I'm busy.
sorry, sorry. It's alright. I'll ask Joey. So Joey, what would you do? You're Britons, you know, late game you're in trouble. What?
With that map, I would go for longbows probably. Maybe
Mhm.
a castle on the top will be really nice to see, and you can still hitting the gate, right?
Yes.
You can get inside, and right there is the main gold, which I don't think King Marv is going to take because it doesn't make sense with that
Mhm.
distance. And you could just put some pressure there, try to boom 3TC, go up fast, and
Mhm.
switch probably fast to some infantry units because of course
Right.
Marv is gonna do
All sorts of
rams or something
siege
like that
and
if he
stuff.
sees archers, right?
So you need melee. You need strong melee.
Yeah, I think too.
Now, as Slavs, what I would do, I can say I would ask Lazy, but I think he's busy. We could probably try to boom and just do siege, like rams, maybe pay your own champions and just push. What do you think?
Yeah, I think too. It makes no sense to go for some aggression against Britons.
Yeah, just boom this. But did Marv even scout his? Is Marv planning to take his boar? What do you think about that
Mm,
choice? Is he just forgetting to take the boar, or what's the?
I don't see. Ah, okay. Did he scout it actually?
Yeah, it's right there. He
Okay, I
scouted the
can
whole
see.
map. He's just maybe forgetting. He's fully tilted.
I don't know. Maybe he's just waiting the other natural resources
Okay,
to get finished or something like that. I don't know. But he's putting a farm. Oh boy, I think he
forgot.
is not realizing.
He's forgot big time, and now he's doesn't even have food to click up.
Oh, this is so
Yeah,
bad.
and Dark is at the very same time trust. Be pretty odd. Marv did say he's gonna do 3-0 against him, so let's see. I mean, this boar is just back right there. Is okay. So the
Dark
wills.
is putting another lumber camp instead of mining camp.
Yeah, he's only gonna trash for 2 towers. So he gathered 50 stone from there. If you look at Dark's point of view, it's 250 stone, and he will only do 2 tower trash and go up very fast. That's
Ah,
all
okay.
he will do.
It's a nice idea actually. Never seen it before.
I think Marv realized now that he doesn't have 4. Yeah, he's taking it now. He forgot.
Hey boys, I'm now here, okay?
Welcome. We have a dead villager there as well. Marv forgot the Schwein, and now he's taking his Schwein minute 10. What do you
Oh
think
my
about that,
god.
Oko? And there's a dead will.
Oh, oh.
Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna be 3-0.
Uh, this is
If it plays
really,
like this.
really, really, really bad. I don't know if it's the lag that's causing this or what, but I wouldn't be surprised if Marv complains about lag because I know. So those villagers are punching the wall.
But
The
only 3 villagers, man?
Yeah, that's what he does. He does that all the time. That's the only one thing he's been doing all the freaking time since every game I've seen him play. Every game he does.
Where is he mining stone?
No, he's not. He just did it with those 5 wills and 1 tower, and that's the normal stuff.
Oh, okay.
This putting a barrack at home. Oh
Yeah,
no, this is blacksmith actually. But
yeah, it's blacksmith, but Marv is doing market and blacksmith, so he wants to go up really fast. Look at the resources from Marv and Dark. Actually, Dark will go up faster, much, 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 much faster.
yeah, this is a really nice build order, man.
Yeah, but
But
it
how
doesn't
much
do
damage you
much.
can do only
Not
with two
much.
towers? I
Not
mean,
much.
now he was lucky that is
He's
the
gonna trap
opponent's
him
main gold
in
is
if
there, but
Marv is smart. Marv will wall that and trap him in, and the other boy is -3 wills. There
yeah,
you
and
go.
there we go.
Yeah, that's
That's a
the
really good
problem.
move for Marv. Finish it, man. What the Okay, okay. There we go. Alright.
Greeting?
Yeah, that was a really good move. Now you can just...
But why did he delete that
What?
shit? What the
What?
fuck? What is Marv doing? Is Marv playing or trolling or
Yeah, well, I think he had one villager inside as well, but just
so?
sacrifice that.
Just go wall the hole over there, man. First, that's
Yeah, the
first thing.
problem is three villagers are very less
Yay?
Ready.
to do anything.
Marv is so desperately trying to go up, but not realizing he also doesn't have gold. I mean, not Marv. Sorry, Dark.
Maybe he's gonna sell some resources.
What? Wood doesn't have any. Making a
Doesn't have a
barracks.
market. Maybe he wants to commit more into feudal age. I don't know. Oh, I like that tower, man. That's really good.
Yeah, but what the
But that's exactly the point. I mean, if you go only with 3 villages forward and you try to build a tower, you can just come with like 6 villages like he's doing right now, right? And
Yeah, that's nice.
it's not really worth it. I don't know.
Three villages is too less.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, 4 it's fine with some archers behind it, but only 3 it's not worth it in my
This
opinion.
is such a odd game. Like nobody is achieving anything here, and they're just like, what is even Dark trying to do here? Getting gold mining. Well, he's not up yet. Okay, he has extra food. That's why he did that.
Yeah,
He
he's
will be
waiting
up right now after this will.
No, he needs a. Oh, he has a building.
No, he will be up right now.
this blacksmith and archer range.
There we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Now Marv
Right
is not
now,
up. What do you think about that?
yeah, he fucked up his build order.
Very
probably.
like royally because of that boar losing a will, this idle time.
And he was tilting a little bit as well. I think when he sees those 3 villagers, he was thinking that Dark is gonna do some archers, right? That's why he tilted so much.
But why
Because
he doesn't
usually,
go wall that hole? Like if I was there, I would just go wall that hole because I know there's gonna be some shit that's gonna come there. Is he just so overconfident, or do you think he's just forgetting this?
well, there is a tower.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
think you can
send
just
2 wills, make a diagonal gate, bam, it's gone. You could have done that any time. Like this whole time, you could have done it any time. Those villagers cannot garrison there. They were in his base, right? So.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He cannot know if there is something or not.
Okay.
Because I did never see something like this before. It's just going forward 3 villas, 2 towers, and go back. Usually, if you see like 4 villagers, you do expect some archers, scout, or whatever.
Well, here's the thing. Those archers will be there. That's... And he does have enough food. He does have a lot of wood. He could potentially do a lot of things.
Yeah.
What
You
is
can do a
Marv?
TC instant, which I really like.
Marv can boom, but I don't know if this is the best choice to boom.
Yeah, I was talking about Dark actually.
Ah, okay.
Monastery, Archer range. I like how he's playing this, putting some pressure. Try to get the relics, map control. He's even adding one more TC.
Marv is doing a monastery, a TC and stone, and a TC on the other stone and wood line. Okay, so this will be more of a boom game.
I don't think he has more choice than this. Well, I mean, if you are far away from your opponent, in this matchup, I think you could even do knights. Because with Slavic, you can afford that, right? You can
True.
click up in a reasonable time. Just to get some map control and make sure he's not gonna put a castle on your face in
Sure.
late castle age or something like that.
What do you think, Lazy? Do you think this is a? I mean, what do you think was this whole thing? Do you think this was achieving anything?
No, too much. I think they both achieved nothing here.
True. That plus 3. One villager dead.
And I don't even think that Archers is good follow-up here, because when you trash first, the enemy is normally walled, and you cannot surprise him so too much, and he obviously has some towers, so it's not the best follow-up in my opinion, but let's see.
Double siege workshop. What the hell am I
This
seeing
is
here?
such an odd game. Okay, 2 TCs from Dark for sure. That's fine. The villager count is slightly in favor of Marv, but Dark has a lot of upgrades with it. Gold shaft mine, all that. Did every upgrade. So he does see the siege workshop. At least one of them.
Yeah, but why do you invest so many resources on 2 siege workshops right now?
I do not understand. Making 1 mangonel, 2 mangonel, 3 mangonels over there.
Probably he doesn't want to give too much map, right? But 2 workshop man in early castle age, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I have to go.
No worries, no worries. See you soon, Lazy.
See you, Lazy, bye bye.
Okay, so 2 monks from the. Oh, that's a disrespect monk. Look at that. Just walking. Relic right in front. I think they
Oh
saw each
boy.
other. They definitely saw each other. Okay, so that relic is picked. This will be a mango fight
Bada
right
boom.
here.
Shoot, man!
Wow.
You could get both actually if you choose to put it there.
That monk is dead from the archer.
Oh, nice, my. Oh shit, you lost this one as well. Okay. 2 for 1.
Yeah. So that's enough stone for a castle. Now the question would be where he wants to place the. Oh, he wants to place the castle right there in front of a mango. That's a dead mango.
Yeah, that gold is so important now. $40C from Dark.
Those Britons, he can probably afford that.
Yeah, for sure, but you are supposed to do a really fast push if you want to win this.
Oh, this one mango is really brave.
Ready. Mandatum.
I think it will die.
Nice micro by Dark.
One, repair, repair, repair. It will
Bada
die.
Rip.
No, that's a dead villager. There we go. There's a lot of lag. Is it true that you see this lag? You feel the lag?
Yeah, it's lagging for me as
Yeah,
well.
I think the dark is probably lagging like crap, as usual.
I think too.
Well, that one monk is just trying to not die over there in the corner. The blue monk, she's running around. Yeah, it's lagging so hard. Look at the resource count. So we have Marv almost clicking up. That's the Slavico. And Dark is also not very far off. Very, very close.
Yeah, I think Marvik it's expecting to do a Tribe Warrior.
Mandatum.
Yeah. But here's the look at the vision difference. Dark knows everything that's going on. Base one. Actually, Dark knows and Marv doesn't even castle over.
Yeah. He doesn't have the map control, but that was expected, right?
Yay.
Now both are up, so the difference is literally about 40 seconds, 45 seconds. So that's not a very big difference. And I think since Marv doesn't even know that there's a castle, I think the time would make no difference whatsoever. We have 3 relics for 4 relics for 1 because that monk actually died as well. What would be the best follow-up here? Rats?
Yeah, I will do Rams only if you see a forward castle, but in that case, I
Marv
mean,
saw
of course,
yeah.
Dark it's expecting Rams, right?
Marv saw the castle and he's building his second castle right there. So this will be a very boring trap war. Very boring. But Marv should win this very easily because there will be 2 castles against 1. And the Rams are already starting to come out. And Dark has absolutely no answer to any of the siege since he has no melee weapon. And
I
look
think
at the
Onagers
resources.
and Treb, and they can win this war easily as slabs.
Dude, even Rams at this point, I think it's not going to be the bigger issue. Like, look at the resource difference. Marv is literally Mishi resources, at least for a minute 30 game.
There you go. 2 Trebs going up, only 1. Onager upgrades. Oh, he doesn't have the resources, okay. But he's preparing Rams.
The game is for Marv for here. Simply, I mean, once that castle is gone, I don't see absolutely anything that's gone over.
Yeah, and the switch into infantry is not happening, right?
Well, neither of them need infantry at this point, but Marv doesn't need infantry, but Dark absolutely does. He needs either infantry or a shit ton of mangoes. Onagers very quickly because this will just.
But in that matchup, you cannot lose the trap war, man. That's so important.
But there's one little thing. What I really like from Dark is he's doing masonry to give his castle a little bit extra HP. But again, I don't think so. That will help him a whole lot because they're double trebs. There will be double castles versus 1 with the ram.
Exactly.
Why is he putting his second castle over there as well? What the hell?
Where?
Look at his Dark second. Doing architecture as well, so that will be 1.5 castle. Sure.
I don't see the second castle.
He's making it right there. Dark.
Ah, okay, no, I can see it. Oh, that's a really bad castle.
He will be housed and that's not. Yeah, I don't see how this is going to turn in any nicer way once those rams are. With 3 trebs and rams.
Siege rams.
Yep.
Rip.
Like Marv is not even bothered to do more trebs, he's just in conscription at this point. Gives a shit, you know what I mean?
Yes. When exactly now Dark is switching to standard.
Yeah, this is just little itsy bitsy too late. Yeah, dude, those gates are not gonna help you, man. The
No,
damage will
just-
go through the gate now.
Just fuck those traps and go back.
Yeah, you can pack and run anyways now. Look at that. I like that he did all the researches and text for the castle for the HP, but this is not going to help him.
Yeah, but instead I would, I don't know, invest into infantry or even archers, just something to counter ramp. Because he did see that Marv is up first and he has two castles. It doesn't make sense
Mhm.
to stay and do the trap war there, right?
Marv is doing late barding armor. Is he gonna do cavalry? Okay. I mean, cavalry will work. I think it's a good option.
If you see only archers, of course.
He does see men at arms in the back. He does see men at arms.
Oh yeah, okay.
Those archers are trying to kill the trap over there. Okay.
Dark is doing a really good job.
The military count is 35, but again, we want to see something different from that. Okay, that is a dead castle, and castle's gone.
Yeah, but honestly, if he gets to that combo like champions, arbalest,
Then he is in a good
probably
spot.
not
Yes.
anymore, but... Yeah, exactly. He's doing more archer range. It's like how many barracks? 6 barracks. Yeah, that's enough.
Marv should pack up those traps that he is now, but that's a little bit too late. He's gonna lose 2 in the process.
Ready.
There's just one thing sad. Wanted to see Dark at least get Yeoman before those castles died. That would have been a very reasonable tech. But look at the villager difference. Marv is stuck on 114 as Slavs, and I think he should have way more. Like at least 120, 125. While
Yeah, he did probably some idle to research siege rams and some stuff like that.
resources are not bad for either one of them.
Yeah, but this guy definitely needs a castle and traps. Well, he has a backstone, but he's not working on it. Do you see that one? On
Yes,
the top
and do you
side?
see also the extra TC, the 5th TC he put on the extra gold over there? What do you
On the
think?
right side, you mean?
Yeah.
That's a
like
good
that.
move.
Yeah, I like
think,
that he's taking the extra resources, all the extra resources he can.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
he's also taking the stone under those new 2 siege workshop, as well as the other stone that is probably Marv's. So he is collecting all the resources in the world, and he is already on Arbalest and 200 swordman.
Mm.
Which
I
is
think
pretty
he's
good.
missing on the unique tech, right, for Arbalest?
Yeoman, yes.
It is Yeoman, exactly.
Once he gets
Okay,
castle, he can do that as well.
Exactly. I think he just needs one castle on the back to do
He's
trap.
200 pop, man. It's 200 pop versus 130 at this point.
He's playing really well, man, in my opinion.
But there's a counter attack coming up on the other side, and I think that's exactly when the Dark will see that.
Oh, we moved these villagers to do barracks, now we can see everything.
Yes,
Marv always likes to do some shit like that, right?
yes.
If he's losing one side, he moves to the other side and tries
No,
to...
that's I like that move, but as you said, he needs a castle. Dark needs a castle. If Dark's to win this, he needs that castle, and he needs to put those relics back in his monastery as well.
Exactly. Well, he has 2 monks, just need a monastery in the back.
Okay,
Oh,
he
now
picked
he's
them
doing
up.
it.
Yeah, very good. That one freaking normal ram killed Trubs over there. Wow. The micro is pretty good from Dark here. And what? Look at the disrespect castle there, man. Look at that. He's just putting a castle right there in front of those two castles, man. He's like, what? Give a shit about this.
He's just going rams.
And to be honest, I think Marv is trying to raid on the top, but I think Dark gives a shit because he mined all the gold out there. There's only 21 gold in one pile, and okay, there's 700 in the other one, but I think he's not too concerned about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if he gets into his base from
yeah, but he's preparing champions over there, and that's not a lot of cavalier to do anything. So pikes and champions are already there, waiting to defend the base. And Marv actually doesn't have a lot of defense over here for those castles.
Okay, cavalier coming.
Halberdier and siege engineers.
Here? Oh boy.
I do like Marv's resources. He does have like, better resources at this point, but the skirms are not gonna cut those champions over there. Okay, so that castle should die soon once those tribes start coming out. Wow, those archers are trying to kill the castle. Do you see this?
Yes.
That's actually working
Boy.
pretty well.
He's not doing traps. Oh my god. I want Dark to win this thing, honestly.
Well, because Dark played really well.
Played really well. The raid is coming on the right side.
I like that Dark is being pushed in the base, but I think that army over there will... I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, he loses 10 wills, you know? He's already close to 180 pop, so it's fine if he loses 10 wills or something. He can just make more archers at this point because his eco is pretty good. Yeah, that castle is gonna die. But get yeomen, man. Come on, from your castle that's dying again.
Okay, this castle is probably GG.
I think both castles will be GG. Actually...
Yeah, I mean Marv's castle.
Yeah, Marv's castle is definitely GG, but I don't know if the other castle... Well, if the Rams attack the Trubs now, then it's fine.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he's trying to do right now.
Okay, the raid is gone.
Yeah, as I said, this raid does very little at this point. You see,
Yeah,
still
lost like
124 wills. Yeah, I think this game
Yeoman
is coming
coming?
to over. Yeoman is finally coming in.
Yeah. I think if you move that army inside his base to Marv's base,
Get Yeoman before the castle dies? Come on.
oh,
Oh, whoa!
that was so close,
Yes.
man. That's really good.
And Yeoman is done. That's very, 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 very good.
Now move your army, man.
Yeah, and those 20 halves and champions are sitting on top to just, you know, not take any damage in the base. And it's quite sad to see it's Dark who's doing the full standard infantry and not Marv.
Exactly.
Okay, that trap is
Yeah, I mean,
GG.
at this point of the game,
It's 130 pop and 200 pop difference, and that's not good. Those champions will eat up all that rubbish outside Dark's base, and it's not looking good. GG call.
There we go, 3-0, my friend. Maybe from
3-0 incoming. Well, not really. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so let's look at the Civ matchup again. So Slavs is out. Britons has won. Now, what do you think would be the decent choice for Marv to pick now?
Just a second. Zik.
Or
So he has Teutons, Celts, Ethiopians, Turks, and Incas left. Yeah, he's probably gonna take Teutons.
yeah,
I think
Britons wouldn't
they
be
should be
bad against
pretty good against every civ here, right?
Japanese, Vikings, and Mayans, and even Spanish. What does that mean? Is the pro caster back, or
I don't know. Maybe.
maybe he forgot that he's still on Discord?
Probably. So, what do you think they are gonna pick?
Dark is a weird person. I think he's gonna pick Mayans.
I think Spanish. He likes to play
Yeah,
Spanish.
Mayans or Spanish. In my opinion, yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
probably,
Spanish
probably.
could be a very good choice, but I think he can also do Mayans for a change. Then he will do the same exact bullshit to power Russian Eagles and shit like
Into adapt.
yes, into. I will put Lazy in the other room in case he doesn't know that he is on Discord and we end up hearing something personal that we don't want to
Yeah,
hear.
makes sense.
And all right, so game should start very quickly. I'll update the score. I think Marv will be very salty now because he was very confident 3-0.
Yeah, he was too confident, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like this game should have been won by Marv, but he Titanic so hard he forgot his shrine, then lost the villager to the shrine, then kind of I think just didn't get a grip of what he.
Well, I did see Britons win Slavs many times, but you really need to get into that army composition, right?
Yeah, Chris is with us here as well. All right, so they
Anatop?
start. Yes.
Okay.
Lazy. I mean, sorry. Joy. My contractor is here with all the stuff. I will be back in about 5 to 6 minutes. Can you ask maybe Chris? He can assist you with a little bit. I will be back very soon. Okay, but I need to open the door. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
sure, I will
back.
wait for
Just
you.
if I don't, you can still do the cast by yourself for a few minutes. No problem. I'll join you very shortly.
Yeah, but the people will not see what I'm talking about, right? That's the problem. But it's fine, we'll wait for you.
Uh, wait. Then sure, sure. I'll be back very quickly. All right, all right. I am back. Sorry about that, guys. So Mayans, right?
Zik, I mean, I think you should do an admin read there because actually Marv had two from. Yeah, exactly. They are doing admin read.
Sure. What happened?
Because Dark had two ships in Marv's
Oh,
base.
yeah, sure. That's fine. They can do that. What? Fine. But we just saw Mayans versus Teutons, didn't we? I told
Yeah,
you
exactly.
he
And
is
they need
very
to pick
likely
the
to do
same ships.
Mayans. He loves Mayans. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Man, I had a feeling he's gonna go Mayans. I don't know. As I said, Spanish was very likely as well, but I had a very strong feeling he will just go Mayans. I just think I know his playstyle. He will do
Yeah, he likes
this.
to play mines, right?
Yeah, he will do the same shitty trash with the two. I mean, I shouldn't call it shitty, but it's kind of annoying at this point. He does the exact same two tower trash, and then he will put like maybe 2 3 barracks in the back and just flood this guy with eagles, and uh, just go from there and improvise and adapt with whatever he has to do.
Yeah, I think it's the right choice against Teutons, right?
Yeah, yeah, it wouldn't be bad. He's not gonna get into the tower fight that will put Marv in a better spot. He will not do any of that. He will just debate with 2 towers and then do his shit.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Alrighty. All right, so they're starting 1:30. Now, if Dark plays this correctly, he should win this matchup the way he specifically plays. But in late game, then I think SO and champions would be the same problem that should have been in the last game. But then again, it will come down to execution, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Teutons can defend really well from that shit as well. If you get like a backstone and if it can build some towers,
Mm-hmm.
it can garrison like 10 villas, right?
And
I
burn the
think in this
towers.
case, yeah, exactly.
All
Even to
right.
defend eagles.
So we are in game. I will introduce, let's say, Marv. So, oh boy, this is bad. Marv does have a a back gold, but he kind of housed it right there. He does have a side gold next to his gate, but very awful stone. Oh boy, we know how this game is gonna. So go ahead. Go ahead with Dark's base. Wait.
Dark's base seems backed actually because that main gold it's not the best and it cannot move to the back, but there is nothing actually, so I think it's
Uh,
fine.
it's bugged, but it's not bugged as in hindering the performance of the players, in my opinion, right? So I think this should be fine. There's nothing that is required to because there's nothing over there. You know what I mean? If there was a boar
Yeah,
or a sheep over there, then it's refresh.
I agree, but you can take like 3 piles of gold, right? Not more.
1 2 3. Yeah, you're actually right. You're right. Does he have other gold or he has one for?
No, it doesn't have inside gold. Yeah, let's see if they call admin Ray, I think.
We will give it to them if they want it
Yeah,
themselves.
exactly.
But the reason I wouldn't initiate it myself because I see there's absolutely nothing in the back behind.
Yeah, I mean, if he likes his map, he can still play.
Exactly.
You can just give him the choice, right?
All right, so let's. Marv has scouted that his map is full potato or Joey map, and he knows that his opponent loves to crush. Let's see what.
What do you think about that lumber camp from Marv?
Oh boy. I think it could have been better if he had put this next to the tree line inside, with those little gap there.
Yeah, probably.
Not the best. But I think those houses are more annoying than the lumber camp. Those are kind of blocking the gold over there. What do you think?
Yeah, well, it happens, right?
Uh,
On the start, you just build a house close to your villagers. You don't give a shit about
did Marv
what
lame
is
those two sheep?
there. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. No, he has 8 actually.
4 or 5.
Let me check.
Check Dark's sheep. He has one,
He's
two.
on board. He should have 4 sheep left, right? And he has only 2. Yeah, he got lamed.
Okay. Laming sheep is fine. Laming boar isn't. So I think that's fine. What do you think Dark will do? Exactly the same thing again?
Yeah, once he sees those 4 stone, I would definitely go for the Thrasher.
And I don't think so. Teutons can do so much better over there if he trushes him right there. Puts 3 barracks, and before Marv can get some siege out to clean those towers, I think he should just. I think this should be a full trush, if you know what I mean. Like, not just 2 towers. I think this should be a proper trush here. Would really work. Put like 3, 4, 5 towers there, go up, even if later. Maybe lose a tower or so to mangoes, but then come out with eagles and monks and clean it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he doesn't have backbase, that's why. Okay, this time
Yeah.
Marv is not forgetting his Schwein. That's good. Bringing the Schwein. Alrighty.
Okay, there we go. You can see stone now. We are definitely gonna see a Thrasher.
Yeah, he saw the exact 2 parts, and I think he will know that his other guy's map.
Just moving to the deers. Just reveals. Forward.
Oh, check,
And
check, check.
pop.
Why is he going back? Now, if you were Marv and you know exactly what will happen, what will you do? If you
50
know
stone
exactly what's gonna
and
happen in the next 5 minutes, like you know it, man.
yeah, yeah, we'll collect how many of we need? Like 50 stone maybe
50,
for 2
yes,
towers.
yes, 50,
Yeah, just collect 50 stone and go back.
and defend with 2 towers.
Exactly. Because on the tower fight, he has no chance to win against Teutons,
Teutons.
right?
10, 10.
And if you wall everything, you should be fine, in my opinion.
But
Just to
here's
make
the
sure eagles are
thing,
not gonna.
and there's this fucking trash again.
It's pretty late, in my opinion.
Yeah, he did
10-15,
23
it's
pop.
really late.
Do you think this is debate, or this is actually he will trash you?
I think he did not want to trash. That's why he had the 4 on wood and 4 on berries. And then he did see his stone and he decided to go for trash, but he did not set up his build order for that. That's
Yeah.
why it's so late, in my opinion.
All right. All.
Only 3 villagers again against Teutons,
This
man.
is the
What
exact
the?
same shit he does every damn time, all the time. Exact same.
No way you can win a tower fight against Teutons in this case.
He would do this against Koreans as well, man, with 3 villagers. I'm not even kidding you. If he is like Magyar versus Korean and he sees Korean, he will do the exact thing. But I love his tower position. Will be somewhere over there, very near the palace.
Marv went up with 27. And 3, not only 2 on gold. Okay.
But no loom, remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my. Marv is gonna.
There we go. I will just do a tower in that case and wall. That's all you need. It will take a while until he breaks in, right?
Yeah, he will break in by minute 60 over here, the way with he's punching it.
Okay. I will wall the right side and put a tower in the middle, and he cannot do anything.
Yeah. But here's the thing. If you think about this correctly, if we think about this correctly, if Marv even defends with one tower at this point, you know what that means, right? No TCs at all. He'll have to buy stone then. What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
I think it's not a problem. You can
Really?
just put 2 more villages on gold when
Buy?
you're clicking exactly and just buy some stone. It's fine.
Yeah, but then if he gets to if Dark gets to capitalize and does a castle drop, this will be really bad. But the thing is, he is actually on stone. He is actually on stone. So let's see how he's. Maybe he really wants to trush fully here. What do you think? Like full trush.
It makes no sense only with 3 villagers.
Yes, he should at least have 4. But we know Dark, right? He loves it. He,
I don't think it's gonna be only trash because he has only 2 on stone, right?
oh, he's gonna make
Maybe
one more
one more
tower, I
tower.
think. He'll make
Exactly.
one more.
And that's all.
Okay, Marv is up in a very good time. Castle.
À toutes.
He did not even react to a trash, man. What the fuck? Did he do loom? Not 3? I know he did, okay. Right. They did probably 1 veil and loom, right?
Yeah, he did one will and loom.
Yeah,
I mean, come
exactly.
on, you can't really be so relaxed. Yeah, getting trashed don't need fucking loom, man. That's gonna be okay.
Come.
He's gonna lose the scout though if he does this bullshit that he's doing with his. Yeah, he's gonna
Our
lose the scout.
resource looking for dark. Yeah, he's not that far away from Castle Edge.
What the is going on with the villager
Yeah,
fight
look
here?
at this. I mean, oh my god. He has nothing there, man. 3 villagers, 1 eagle,
Ashike.
1 dead eagle. Actually, I would fight this honestly. Just fight that shit, man.
Yeah,
Just
and
send 5
before I
villagers.
fight, I would delete one house there, send 2 wills, and put a palisade, a stone gate, like diagonal stone gate over there, and punch the other tower as well. Just punch it with 5 wills. Just go full
Yeah,
YOLO. 10 wills and punch this shit, man. And don't let this guy
exactly.
do.
That's what I'm doing. Look,
Yeah.
he has 5 villagers coming now. Okay, that's really good.
No, but I would also punch the tower. You know what I mean? The tower is by itself. Just kill it and
Yeah,
re-wall
sure,
it.
sure, sure, sure.
And this way you trap those villagers and you let them run around whatever fuck they want to do. Okay, he is trapped. Okay. Oh, but come on, not with 10 HP, Kate. What the hell? Try to trap him with 10 HP. This shouldn't be allowed. You know what I mean?
Okay. 1 knight, please.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Twenty coming up on the gold.
Okay, this really didn't work for Dark in this case. He's just doing nothing.
This cannot work, man. With 3 villagers, it's not worth it. Especially against students. It's just
Now,
wasting
those
time
2 other villagers will come out for a siege workshop, and now then Dark has to defend this, and it will be very. Oh, look at this. Open the gate, man. Open the gate, man. Yes, keep the gate open. There we go.
there.
Oh, wait, what
He's
the.
going for the village. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. My opinion, it's fine.
Yeah, at this point,
We
even one
can
knight in there is
try
really
to.
not bad. We'll go to the stone and call GG over. Yeah, wall at this point. Ooh, boy. Yep. There are gonna be
There we
some
go.
dead vills over here.
Okay, 1-1, man.
Yeah, stone good. Here comes Siege Workshop.
Bereite.
One
If you get
villager
into the
dead.
wood line, it's. Oh boy,
Very
I
good.
spawning there. Okay.
He's a Arabia player, man. He's full
That was
Arabia pleb here. Archers again? Really?
Hey, ja?
That villager is running with 2 HP and she's dead.
Helse?
That's the knight though. Did
A
he lose
knight?
the knight? Ah
No,
no,
it's
he's
there, it's there, it's just running around. Whoa. Monastery coming up, barracks coming up, full quick walls. But I don't like the position of Dark here at all.
Yeah, and they're still on 1 to see. That's really bad, man.
There's a hole. Oh no, there's not a hole. We will try to make it work with some of the eagles and monks, but I don't know how well that will. If I was Marv, I would be already be making a ram. You know what I mean?
Making what? Sorry.
A ram.
Alright.
Break the wall and then go in and start killing buildings. Until then, he has to come up with his own. Because at this point, rams and knights are countering everything, especially if you have a scorpion in the back as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What can
but I mean,
this guy make? What can the other guy make versus?
Yeah,
Someone?
sure. I give you reason. But it is scout all this map, and it sees that Dark doesn't have any TC. I think he
Yeah.
just wants
Boom.
to take
Yeah.
the eco advantage, right? And exactly.
By the way, look at this disrespect TC on stone while the tower is shooting those villagers. Do you see that?
Yeah. Now Garrison and GG Tower.
What
Not
Garrison?
even.
He's gonna punch the tower, man. Look at this. See, this is what I was telling you. He could have done this in Feudal Age with like 4 villagers go and 5 villagers punch the tower right there. Trap the other villagers and not even let them escape.
Helse?
Okay, now he's doing a ram, but he's sending the ram back. Why is he sending the ram back? To kill what?
Will be the...
Helse?
Yeah. Oh boy.
What you know what I mean, Joey? He's sending the ram back for what?
Yeah,
Just go
yes.
kill the gate over.
The nothing.
Yes. So they're Eagle Scouts, 2 Knights, 2 Scorpions.
1 monk, 3 eagles. Okay. Interesting.
But here's the thing, Dark has enough for Castle. What will he do with
Where
Castle?
do you... I don't know. Yes, yeah, he wants to put a castle somewhere because he has so many on stone, right? I don't know. I don't think 1 TC shit will work against it.
Oh, that's what he's using a ram for. He's trying to kill the barracks in that base, so that makes sense.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. We overlooked that. That's what he's trying to do. I like how Marv is collecting the relics in his base without a monastery in his base. 6k IQ, man. He just brought the relic next to the TC and left it there, and now it's going out again. Wrong, man.
Yeah, where did he do the monastery, man?
It's in the middle of the map, outside Dark Space. Next to the
Oh
Siege
my
Workshop. Yeah, you saw that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then he
sure.
brought the relic to his base because he thought he will lose that monastery, so he's bringing it back over there. So there's a castle coming up there.
Yeah, and he's putting 2 more TCs.
But the villager count is going to increase really
There is already almost 20 wheels difference between both.
Oh, can
And
say
of
goodbye
course
to
it's
that
gonna do
monk,
paladins,
huh?
stables.
Ashike.
Yeah, one crack with your knight. Two monks there.
Tabish. Shade.
These are special knights. They are your...
Shadabi.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Utons.
use a knight.
Tabish. Shade. Ashike. Tabish. Tabish. Shade. Tabish. Shade. Ashike. Shade. Tabish. Ashike.
Repair now.
Tabish. Tabish. Shade.
No, it won't work. Those are... where are those villagers going? Wanna find something on the map?
Probably.
He's trying to find extra gold and he wants to put a TC. What the fuck is he putting the TC over there? Look at this TC.
Yeah, well, there is no extra.
Nothing over there. Go to the other side, pleb. Like the downside. Don't you see two golds over there? What? Oh boy.
Marv is building a castle. Oh, forward castle.
Yeah, I don't like that castle. Because look at Dark's resources. And
Well, Marv is close
yeah,
to
but by the
water, so-
time they both click up, by the time he builds the castle, I think. I guess that's okay. Wait a minute, Dark actually did handcart before going up. Weird. Because he didn't have market, he couldn't wait. So are we gonna see a trap fight again?
Probably.
Uh, Actually, yeah, you're right. The castle is fine. Built it really fast. Now, see if Dark sees that castle. He should very soon. If he goes in the right direction. He is going in the right direction. Let's see it. Stable. Gonna see.
Ashike.
What do you think about the unit choice? One guy's gonna go full cavalier, and the other guy's doing all archer ranges. Do you think that's?
I don't think it's gonna end well.
I think at this point it should be helps, right? Pikemen, and then
Yeah.
buy yourself time and
Exactly.
make cav. But again, you don't want to buy yourself time against
Shade. Ashike.
Teutons because I don't think that will end well either
I
way.
think Halb's Eagles could work. Until he gets champions, of course.
Yes. By the way, I really like the stone wall from Marv. Very nice stone wall. What do you think?
Yeah, protecting his base. makes sense.
Everything. Yeah, delete the other wall, and now you have full map over here.
Yeah, and he can go for more farms. Look at the Vils count, man. This is just
Yes.
amazing.
That trash did shit, man.
Exactly.
And if you want to really talk about something, talk about resource difference. What do you think?
Sorry, I did not understand you.
Talk about resource difference between these two boys.
Let me check. Oh boy.
Okay, now
Yeah,
he's doing barracks. Now
Marvel
he's
is
doing
more-
all barracks, and he's gonna do spearmen. He understands the problem.
Yeah, and I think you can see the extra stables, right? Let me check.
Not really.
No, we cannot. We cannot.
But it's expected, right? I mean, that's exactly what will happen.
Yeah, maybe he did see the +1 on the knights. Bro, I don't know.
Eagle warriors are actually coming. You're absolutely right. Look, he's doing eagles.
Yeah, I think Eagles halves is the way to go. Into plums later if you win the trap war, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so Trap War is starting right now. Trap versus Trap. So there will be 2 relics for Dark for sure. That's really good. Okay, use your trap, boy. Come on. You forget to use.
Shot it.
And the spearman, man.
He's not even using his trap over there. He's doing masonry. Man, use your trap first, then use masonry, man. You're gonna lose the castle anyways, no?
Yeah, he sold this castle, man. What the fuck? VIK. Oh, even Marv on the bomber cannon.
Yeah, I think this is over. Unless he has like 40 eagles in the back, I don't think this was gonna work. Yeah, those castles are GG. There's 8 plus 2 on the castle. That's very good.
I did do crenellation or
No,
what?
not yet. Just Boskin.
Just Boskin, okay.
He needs 450 stone for him. But instead he will make another castle, which I think is fine. Because mines are not doing bombard cannons, right? So I don't think so.
Yeah.
Big. But there is one little problem. I don't see any army from Marv. Like, is he forgetting to make army or what? Maybe make 5 Teutonic Knights or something? Oh, he's making
Yeah,
them
it's
now.
just chasing the +4. Doughty maybe?
Yeah, little doubt.
Yeah, Doughty.
Little doubt. But there's a Teutonic boy. That one boy will kill 20 eagles alone. No problem. No read, no GG. This one boy will kill everything. Really, no joke. He gives a shit, man, over there. That's one guy over there. And there are no upgrades on those boys. I seriously think he should do like a few upgrades and just go with this, and I think it's game over. What do you think? Because there are no archery
Yeah,
ranges
he's
left, right?
preparing paladins. He did +4 already.
Yeah, but I think at this point just these Teutonic Knights are enough. You know what I mean? Tell me
Yeah.
what 10 Teutonic... Okay, there is... I think that's what I mean. What... There, if he
Yeah,
makes
now
10
it's
Teutonic...
enough for sure.
Yeah, 10 Teutonic Knights,
Yeah.
these boys will kill everything here at this point. There's nothing left.
Yeah, exactly.
No archers. Okay, so at least 1-1. That's not too bad. Let me
Interesting.
update that. Oh boy.
Well, I think we are gonna see only see wins for Marv. now.
At this point, yes, because I think now you can go for Celts or Ethiopians, I think.
So he can go against Spanish, Berbers, Japanese, and Vikings. I don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
Incas, no. Incas maybe, I don't know. Or Ethiopians, he likes to play Ethiopians. And Dark is gonna go Spanish probably.
Yeah.
He wants to take the advantage, right?
I mean, I just don't like what Dark does. This two tower trushes and not you just ignore this asking.
Sure, I mean, I agree that he did some aggression against Teutons because you don't expect to win the late game, right, against them.
Yeah. But I
But
mean,
it
if you
was
are
probably not.
trushing, tell me, Joe, if you're already trushing and you're committing with this shit, I mean, you should be able to do a little bit of damage, right? Not that it actually backfires on you and you have to run wills back home because nothing happening.
Yeah, sure.
Ugh.
But of course, Trash is not the best option against Teutons.
Never, of course. As I
The
said,
damage
this
that
boy will
he
trash
give us.
Koreans as well, in my opinion. I will be back. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and I will be back very shortly. Moment.
Sure, take your time. So, and there we go, Ethiopian Spanish.
Yes.
Are you back, Zik?
All right, I am back.
As expected, Ethiopians against Spanish.
Ooh, which one do you suggest is good here?
I think it's a good matchup actually. Spanish can be really, really good in Castle Age, and of course, Ethiopians are good in Imperial Age, probably better than Spanish.
Mhm.
But you need to survive the Castle Age first, right? And with
That's
Spanish, you could even go for a trash.
the maps are not bad. I mean, Dark does have Backstone, but his left side of the gold situation is pretty nasty. Those three goals are pretty much in one screen map, and there's a stone in there as well. While Marv has a much better map. Back stone, back gold, one little forwards.
Yeah, it's a really good map for Ethiopians. Actually, Spanish map doesn't really matter, right? I think
If he wants to play aggressive, yes.
some aggression.
Are we gonna see a trash again?
As bearish, I think yes.
It's just boring to see the same thing this guy does over and over and over. And like,
Well, he could just go for conks in this case.
yeah, two towers into castle drop.
Yeah, I wouldn't just go for conks because you can see that Marv has everything inside.
YOLO is online and he's actually playing. What a disrespect.
1v1.
Let me check. In room number 27, and yes, he is playing one. All right. So he's luring Zebra.
I think he's waiting for the board first. Didn't waste food probably. Ah, you mean dark? Okay, yeah, sure.
Both are luring. I think Dark is just doing because he has only
But
two
Marv is
unbearers.
waiting a little bit, which makes sense.
So that boar is out. Look what Marv is doing. He's already walling his base sideways because he knows this will be a trush. Look at this. This guy will wall tonight in his sleep, in his dream. Because he will think he will get trushed in his dream as well by Dark. Like he's literally making extra houses. He's gonna be 35 pop houses here, and I think he's gonna make another one.
Forget your name.
If I'm not wrong.
Ow.
Yeah, he's making
Oh
another one.
wait,
He's got like 40 pop houses.
yeah.
Don't need houses for today.
He did cut the tree first, just to make sure he's not gonna have some walls. Yeah.
Yeah. But surprisingly, Dark isn't trushing this game. Do you notice that?
Yeah, it's 23 pop
Yeah, he's
houses.
not. This is the
Yeah, it
one
makes no
game
sense.
this is one game he doesn't want to trush while Marv is making house on house on house on house.
Well, I mean, if you scout all the map and you see only one gold outside, I would not really trust
Yeah,
that.
true.
I think
So
Kongs are the way to go.
what's Marv's plan here? Arbalest into SO and Halberdiers or something like that? I don't know. Rams helps Arbalest.
Yeah, Albram could be an option.
Even archers are not bad versus Spanish.
Spanish,
Just
yeah,
add
sure.
because he's Ethiopians, he doesn't even need to invest in pikemen. He will have pikemen, and once he sees one stable, he can instantly click halberdier and CG over there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because conks do die to those Ethiopian archers, and he will do one monastery maybe, get some relics. I think this will be a boom game and in favor of big time.
So he's not putting. Ah, he's going on stone actually, as Ethiopians. Well, it doesn't need extra gold to click up, right?
Yes.
Get like
But
boom.
that means he's so pure boom. He wants to either do 4 TC boom or something.
You just defend with a castle and boom the
Yeah.
enemies. Yeah, I like this choice. I like this choice. Maybe one monastery, try to pick some relics. And that's all. No trash. What the hell? Did you
Oh
see that?
yeah. He's really, really hoping for a trash. As I said, he's pop 40. Shit happens. Look at this. Good answer from Dark.
Servidor.
Okay, both boys are up. Peaceful.
Yeah, not the best build order for Dark. He doesn't have wood to do the second building.
Now he did.
Well, the Spanish villagers, he should be fine, right? Okay. Do you think he's gonna do a castle forward or just at home to protect his
He will
resources?
do it at home. I think he should do it at home. Protect that gold and then run around with conks. But to be honest, I don't know how much damage he can do with. I think this is the one game he should have done a very aggressive trash. But again, Marv has such a nice map as well, right? So I don't like this matchup at all. Maybe Smush would have worked here. What do you think? Like a
Yeah,
hard,
Smash
hard,
could
hard Smush.
be an option. Yeah, sure. Spanish are really good monks if.
Because late game, I don't see a lot of options for Spanish versus.
I prefer Ethiopians as well. Late game. But even a castle forward, it's not really worth it. I don't know.
Yeah, what will
Maybe
he
do it at
achieve?
home, go for the relics, 2 TCs more, and Peters. I don't know. Try to get
I
him
mean, he could
to
castle
some
drop, but
damage.
I mean, his eco is set up for farms. I mean, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms. I think he should add a few more because that's not enough. If he's gonna add an extra teeth, depending on if he wants to right away or not.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't like his build order the most. Better. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
why does he have so
some
much on gold? I don't understand.
yeah, probably monastery and conks, and he has so much on stone as well. That means he's gonna put this is probably. But he should go for more farms, right? Okay, there we go.
There,
Castle at
he's
home.
gonna put it.
Not the best castle in my opinion. I will put it close to the walls just to protect the extra gold and extra stone.
And Marv is just doing. That's right.
Yes. Not even monastery, okay.
Yeah, I think he just
Yeah, he knows
wants to boom and kill him. That would work.
yeah. That's definitely the way to go.
So 1 TC over there. Marv will lose that scout. Marv scouted the castle. That's good. He is making a monastery to defend. Very good. So 2 TC versus 3 TC. I think I like Marv's, and he's walling
I
as
like
well over
this
there
as well.
already
Forget your name.
And he has already almost 400 stone.
for a castle. Yeah.
That's really good.
Doing loom. And I think the villager difference will really start to pick up soon. Because Dark doesn't have enough farms to barely produce out of 2 TCs, you know what I mean? And then he's making conks as well.
Let me check if this thing's some idle. Yeah, one TC is idle.
And all that.
Oh, one relic. Oh, that's so bad for Marv. No, for Dark, sorry. You should get 5 relics
Yeah, but
when he invests so much.
if Marv picks 2 relics, it's really good for him. The head and villagers gets 2 relics, defends, booms.
They should send like 3 conks there. Get relic.
Well, he's sending a scout there, so I think that there's a villager coming out as well for.
Siege workshop probably.
I think there's a little.
Did he pause?
Yes. But remember, this whole time he's on 2. Could be on 3.
Well, it depends what he wants to do, because if he goes for aggression and one more castle forward. Yeah, he has 300 stone already.
Yeah, but look at the stone for Marv as well, 600.
Yeah, like 2 TC fast imp, something like that. But I don't think so, he doesn't have so many farm. And
No,
those farms are really bad, man, what the fuck?
they are
Why do
not
you go
enough.
for that TC if he wants to farm so? Oh my god.
That's why I said I don't like his food eco at all. Not the best. Okay, so Marv is not gonna bother picking up the extra relic over there. I think he's just gonna sit home. Oh man, he even double stonewalled with the other side over there. He really wants to boom here.
Yeah, that's a good move. And
Yes.
now castle coming up, okay.
There's already
You like
12
that
villagers. Yeah, it will protect everything. As I said, Marv has a broken map in my opinion, with all the resources. Yeah, by the time that Mango even comes close to that houses, there will be a castle there.
Well, he will try to go for the other side, but there are TCs. Yeah. That's why I don't like to go for castle units if you do the castle at home, I don't know.
Because it doesn't achieve much, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you see that your opponent has a bad map, you can go for it, because you can still do the pressure, right?
Right.
But in this case, if you want to go aggressive, you need to put it forward and try to get into his base as soon as possible, right? Because on the time you have the castle up, your enemy has 30 Cs up and running and so much more villagers.
Dark is actually on 3 TC now, and he's actually taking upgrades for his conks. I don't know if he should be taking those upgrades because he's not even getting inside his base.
Yeah, and this is that castle now.
Yeah. Wheelbarrow. Okay.
Yeah, Marv was lucky with that map.
Very lucky.
Really lucky.
No, he did do good civ draft. He thought about this and he picked the right civ that he wanted, and really, I think it's not a bad idea.
So Zeke, I need to go eat now. I will be
Sure.
back in like 10 minutes or so.
Sure, no
Okay.
problem. Take your time, my friend. See ya.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Pataten che pomelo.
What the? Lose his own?
Presto. Servidor.
¿Sí? ¿Sí?
Sí. Servidor. Mande. Presto. ¿Sí? Servidor.
Presta.
Servidor.
¿Mande? ¿Sí?
¿Sí? ¿Sí? ¿Sí? ¿Sí? ¿Mande? Servidor.
¿Servidora?
¿Sí? ¿Mande? ¿Mande? Servidor. ¿Mande? ¿Mande? Servidor. Presto. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? ¿Mande? ¿Sí? ¿Mande? Presto. Presto. Presto.
Presta.
¿Sí? Servidor. ¿Sí? ¿Mande? Presto. Presto. ¿Sí? ¿Mande? ¿Sí? ¿Sí?
¿Servidora? ¿Mande?
¿Sí? Presto. Servidor. ¿Mande?
¿Servidora? Presta.
¿Mande? ¿Mande? ¿Sí? Presto. Presto. ¿Mande? Presto.
Presta.
Presto. ¿Sí? ¿Mande?
¿Mande?
Presto. Servidor. Presto. ¿Sí?
¿Servidora? ¿Mande? ¿Mande?
¿Sí? ¿Mande? ¿Mande? ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Presto. Servidor. ¿Mande? ¿Sí? Presto. ¿Mande? Presto. Servidor. Mande. Mande. Sí, mande. Mande.
VIK.
Hey.
VIK, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm also back. I went away for a second.
What happened?
I went away for a second as well when you went back. So, as far as I saw, there were arbalists from Marv, but then he got pushed back because he tried to make a forward building and got caught badly. And from what I can see right now is Marv is going to lose this game.
Okay, I had to restart everything.
No problem.
I'm on 23 and 25 minutes now.
Just because there is no army present from Marv.
I went for a second castle, what the fuck? Okay.
Marv actually tried to castle drop him, you know, where his TC is, Dark CC. He had his forward buildings there, he tried to castle, but then he got jumped by 2-3 mangoes and like
that was a really bad
conks.
moment. I see
Yeah,
it
20 conks and just went full push after that. Full push.
now. Oh, full siege ram, oh my god.
Yeah, Marv is gonna lose this now because of that shit. He was doing good, but then just happened. I mean, Dark is pop kept, man. Hussar, Cavalier, Punks, the Rams. What's left? Now the raiding will start, and good luck. And the door is open too.
Okay, now I'm there.
It's going to be GG soon.
So, Alberdier, Arbalest.
Yes.
Denise is calling GG, man. Even Denise is like, yeah, this is full GG.
Well, he has plenty more army than himself. The raid is real.
I mean, look at the eco. The army that Marv is trying to make has 0 food for that, right? 200 food, 1000 gold. Unless he wants to do only arbalest, he needs way more than 2 archery ranges there, right? You think about this.
Exactly.
He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's building now more in the back. But also remember, Dark has 4 relics. And full map. TC on the top stone. The other gold was denied.
He did
TC.
even elite conquistador, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's
Elite conquistador with +4 are really, really, really
yes,
powerful.
90
God
HP.
damn it.
This game is over.
Yeah, 200 pop against 140.
I think once that castle dies, Marv may want to call it. And Marv is how as well. Not the best. Dark is playing really good here.
Really, really good, man. I think he's winning because Marv did some mistakes trying to move outside and do his brilliance there.
Yes, you should not have done. Marv only needed at that time was 20 Arbalest, 25 Arbalest, and his own siege and his GG at this point. He gave
Yeah.
so much time that it's just.
Yeah.
Now he will lose his entire base and has no answer to. Oh, GG. 3-0, man.
And maybe next. So we have 2-1 now, right?
Yes. You dark or dense, lol? Good question.
Everyone is laughing. Oh boy. He's lagging hard, so I think it's dark, right?
Yeah, dense doesn't.
So
Okay.
what do you think we are gonna see now?
Now, if we go back to there, we have mines out of the game, Spanish out of the game, Britons out of the game. So we are left with Viking, Japanese, and Berbers. To be honest, this is the one time I have no clue. What do you think?
Well, Marv did go only for boom sieves until now, so I think he's gonna pick Turks now to try to play aggressive. Because this is a matchup, right? If he loses this, he will lose the tournament. He will be out of the tournament. Turks is probably the way to go.
Well,
think-
against Vikings, Japanese, and Berbers, yeah, it could work if he does the right micro and everything.
And I think Dark is gonna go Vikings. I think Vikings Turks probably. I don't know. Let's see.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. So you got my message. That's
Hello,
good.
Derp.
Yo, man.
Yeah, why are you spectating from Twitch, man? Spectate in real life.
I just joined like 1 second. Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was playing before.
DE, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
By the way, one little disrespect over here. Marv, when he joined the room, I said, all right, so what's the plan? He said 3-0, man, easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marv is so arrogant with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then
that's why I'm laughing my ass off. It's 2-0 right now, or 2-1.
2-1. So yeah. Oh, and let me update the scoreboard. Thanks for the advice. So yeah, the first game he lost, and then I was like, 3-0 incoming, man. Probably not for you though.
If Marv loses this, I'm gonna annoy him with it for the rest of his life.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you say 3-0 and then you lose, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, that's.
I don't want to be biased, but I kind of hope so. just because I know I can annoy him with it for so long.
I would not have been rooted. I was very neutral when I walked in because I knew this will be a close match. But the moment he's at 3-0, I was like, all right, man, come on. Let's all get hype on the dark train right over here, buddy.
Oh, man.
That's exactly what happened. Oh, boy.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. The Civ matchups are pretty odd in this whole matchup. I mean, Slavs lost to Britons, and then Teutons.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Marv got that was the first game, right? I think. And then Ethiopians just lost to Spanish, as you saw. He tried to go out and then castle drop, and then just from that 1 second, the whole thing just backfired on him.
I didn't really see the game though, but I don't think that's so weird, to be honest. I think Spanish should be better than Ethiopians.
Mhm.
Depends a bit on the map. though.
Okay, how about this? The worst map was Dark's map, and the best map was Marv's map.
Oh, then you should have won,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Marv boomed like to take no damage, boomed easily. Then he was like, I know there's like 20 conks and 2-3 mangoes and fucking monks out there. I'll just go with 10 wills and castle drop and make 2 Ashi ranges in his face. And then guess what? Gets wrecked right there. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
surprise.
Vikings and Kells. All right. So, Joey, I'll quickly let you talk about Dark's map.
Okay, there we go. Dark is playing as Vikings on the right side. What we can see already, it's the worst main gold I've ever seen in my life, which is not that great as Boomsy, right? And he has a backstone. On the back, he has a lot of nothing. He has the extra gold forward on the top, extra second
Mhm.
stone actually outside too, extra gold outside. I think it's not the best map as Vikings, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not really.
All
It's
right.
terrible.
Derp, go ahead. Introduce our pro players map over here.
Hi, boys.
Oh, hello. Talk about pro player. Look who joined.
Yeah, of course.
All right, go ahead, Derp.
Okay, so Marv playing as a cult. 2 forward stones, but far apart, so I guess it's fine against Rush, especially with back gold. His main gold is in the back, his bear is in the back, and 2 extra golds in the back. So his map's actually pretty good. The forward stones can be really annoying though as scouts if you want to go like votes and shit. But
What do you think
yeah,
about that?
definitely way better
Yo.
than Dark's map.
What do you think about that board that is literally in the other dimension for
Oh
Marv?
boy.
That
I don't think it's
is.
that bad.
I mean, of course, he could block it with Scout and whatnot, but in the first game, he forgot to take his boar the whole time, and then I think like halfway through Feudal Age, he realized he doesn't have boar, and then he sent a villager to get it, and then she died. It
Oh
was
man.
not pretty sight over there at all.
Actually, this is not like because it's one straight line and it's diagonal. I think you can actually lure it without loom.
Really? Go,
It's a
Marv,
close
lure
one.
it
It's a
without
close
loom.
one.
Yeah, go without loom, and I hope you lose the will, but go without loom, man.
Oh man.
He got really tilted in the first game because of that. Like, I think this is one probably reason he lost the game because he completely tilted with that boar shit situation. Was not nice.
Yeah, it happens.
So, Lazy, do you think this is a trash game again?
Yes, I think.
Oh, okay. Let's...
What was the second game, by the way? Missed that.
Joey,
Not
do you
really
remember the
second game.
the second game?
Yes, because it's 2-1.
No, I said, do you remember which game it was? I know it's 2-1, man. I just
It
forgot
was
that.
like Teutons against Maya, right?
Yes, and yes, Teuton versus Maya, and Dark lost because Dark was Maya. He did the same 2-tower trush, did nothing, and went home.
Boom.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm not sure, Derp, if you're following Dark's new meta, which is always collect 50 stone from 5 villagers, and instead of making a mining camp, go on wood, like make a lumber camp, drop the stone, and then trush with just 3 villagers and only 2 towers. Very, very odd style, which kind of achieves nothing.
Can you actually drop stone on lumber camps?
Yes.
Yeah, if you make it, but okay, well, okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you said. Okay.
I don't know.
And then
Okay.
Like I think it can sort of work if someone anticipates it
Overreacts.
to be like a normal thrush.
Mhm.
So you like overreact into defending, do loom, go up early, fuck up your build, but it's weird. It's no doubt about it. And then you go up, and then you have 0 stone. Like, what's the logic in that? You go aggressive, or how do you follow it up?
He usually does either archers or knights or whatever his civ allows. That's what he's usually doing. But it's not always working, to be honest.
By the way, the boy is going
No,
back
right.
again from Marv.
But he's only shooting once. Right? Oh no.
Because why not?
Oh, he didn't lose the will though,
Thinks
did
he's
he?
playing DE, where you need to shoot once, right?
Ah.
But it's not
No,
the
it's
case.
just you can shoot only once if you want. Like it's a bit safer. I like this trick what he's doing.
You pause every game. I'm thinking, oh boy, there's a
You
salt
oh,
incoming, man.
what the hell, man?
Disrespect.
RTS, real
I
time
think-
strategy. For fuck's sake. Who the fuck
Well,
pauses
it's
the thing?
not really real time. I think it's semi-real hybrid game, hybrid.
Pause because thinking is
Thinking, oh my god.
I'm thinking.
That's the new meta. I will pause next time in team game, and I will keep it paused until somebody says, "What the fuck is he doing?" And then I'm like, "Relax, man. I'm just thinking." And then I think that will be the rage part of the other team.
Gonna piss everyone off, man.
And do it minute one. That's even better. Or just the part where you lure the boar. Pause it then. That's the best part.
Oh, we don't see a trash game this time.
No.
So,
Maybe
what do you
it's
think,
good
guys?
for
Think
the
of the
map.
sieves and stuff?
What?
Because I think Mark's sieves is way better in this situation.
yeah.
I think it's really hard to win this as Vikings. Like you need to play super aggressive or something. But
Yeah, but that was the same thing about Kels, where he got a full boom and everything and still lost to Britain. So it's Marv, man. Who knows what he's gonna do? Technically, yes, he should definitely have the upper hand. Opinion as well.
especially with the map. Like the only thing he needs to secure is one stone, pretty much. One of those forward stones, that is. And I think if you just go like boats and mangonels, there's not much Vikings can do, right?
So Vikings
Can't think
should
of
do
anything.
berserks, in my opinion. Do you think that would work? Berserks or champion,
Versus
something like.
the only chance.
Mm,
I don't
Come
think.
on, I want
I
to
honestly
see
don't know, man. Like,
Turks against Japanese.
Well, if Vikings do, I mean, if Dark wins this game, it's over, right? So Marv has to win this to be able to stay in this tournament in whatsoever. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he's out.
so maybe that helps Dark a bit. Because there's not so much pressure on him and a lot of
Mhm.
pressure on Marv. Not sure how Marv is influenced by that. I think he's a little bit. I think pressure does influence him a little bit, but not too much, I think.
I think too, because he expected to win 3-0 actually, right?
That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
said in the start, of
He's
course.
probably feeling the heat right now.
Yeah.
1-2, man. 1-2. That's not good. Oh boy.
No, if you talk trash, you gotta back it up, man. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
That's why you always talk trash
Well, here's
after you
the
won.
thing. If he does lose this, the first question I will ask him is, so 3-0, hey man, what do you feel about that? I think he's gonna just close the Discord and
Or
never come
replay.
back right there.
Uh.
He's gonna not bother playing, talking about it.
Poor Marv.
Alrighty, so Vikings is up. The market blacklist, I think it's gonna be boom this game. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 pop. Seems boom.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Only
villager is a
market.
little bit bugged. Okay, now.
Okay.
So I wonder what he's going into.
Barracks from Marv. Do you think scouts going to be the answer? Not
Yeah,
archers,
scouts,
I
like
believe.
I
classic
think
stuff.
that's even good for Dark. Maybe with this you can go 3 TCs.
Yeah.
Don't collect relics or anything because it
Yeah,
delays.
yeah.
And early
I actually
push,
think
maybe.
it's really a mistake to go for scouts in this matchup because
Yeah.
it's just if he just makes a monastery, he might snag a relic as well, and it's all about just getting to the late game for Celts anyway.
Mm.
Now, Dark has like 1 more minute to do damage.
Yes.
Exactly, I agree.
So
Yeah.
I'm guessing Marv is gonna try to take map control while Dark is just gonna attempt to boom here. But man, with this map, do you think that was a good call?
I mean, it's a risk you take, but knowing Marv, yeah, I think so. Marv will not play aggressive 90% of the time, especially with a Civ like Celts.
Yeah, but I think if he sees that goal, they will do some mango pressure, right?
Yeah, okay, fair enough, but still, like, yeah, okay, that can hurt him a lot actually.
because it's the only one gold he has, and this not on stone, right? Yeah.
Still, I think Marv like will do that super late at at best. Like he doesn't like to put pressure on early, from what I've seen.
Yeah, he will try to get the 3 TCs rolling, and then he will say, "Okay, I
Yeah, I
got
mean
the
you can
relic."
go
Yeah.
there on 20 minutes, right? You don't need to
Yeah, of
go.
course, I will do it as well, and it's gonna be really annoying. But maybe if he has some eco lead already, he can go for a castle, circus, that kind of stuff, defend like that.
Right.
Just get his own mangoes. It's gonna be hard to defend it for sure.
Yeah,
I
because
think he needs a castle in the front there somehow.
what I think Marv can do really, knowing that this is happening. Whoa, that is one
TC
ballsy TC.
Oh boy.
I like
One
it.
ballsy TC. Really?
Yeah,
So he can take the gold all the time, right? So it's not in
yeah,
range. That's
yeah, yeah.
okay. But
I
You just
mean,
need
yeah,
to
go ahead.
repair it,
yeah.
right?
For me, I
So
think Marv can just say, okay, if this is what's happening, he will pressure him so hard and try to get an edge. But again, they have Viking eco in the back. This is really gonna be anyone's game, I think.
I think Dark is doing exactly what he should do, and Marv, I'm not too sure.
I
I
wouldn't
think
even build this
he should
monastery to
just boom even harder than
This
than Dark.
monastery.
I think.
I wouldn't build the monastery as Vikings in this.
Yeah, because the extra relics and gold is not gonna help you at all against late game, right?
Yeah.
I think Monastery
have
is
to win it.
okay-ish.
You have to win it.
Considering he has one relic like so close, you can take it even if there's scouts with the TC fire and stuff.
Yeah, but do you think that was he could have had those farms over there and even boom faster? Because I mean, okay, let's say in the next 5 minutes we just give Dark 5 relics, just free 5 relics. Do you think that
Mhm.
helps him at all versus Kelson until minute 35? I think the game is
Yeah,
over.
No,
Right?
I
but
think
I think it's fine, Zik, because
Really?
he did put instantly the 2 TCs. He has enough eco to produce from all of them.
he actually
So I think
doesn't.
it's,
Not at the moment
He's idling a lot.
let me check.
But yeah,
because no farms, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, look at this. This is
That's the
disaster.
monastery which costs 170 wood.
yeah, I guess the monastery was a mistake. Then I don't know.
Oh boy, those scouts are in the base.
And he has
Ah,
to
it's
win it until minute 35 or anything like this. Otherwise, pickle for Vikings.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not having a clean boom whatsoever.
Oh, to be honest, like late game is a lot of circus and shit. You can
But I
still
don't-
do some stuff, but it's really hard. I seen one game. It was like Dark Noob against Modri, so decent level, and it went for like 2 hours or something like
What?
that.
Really?
Yeah, it was also Celts against Vikings, so it's not completely over in late game, especially if you get like some relics in.
Hmm. But what do you
Siege
think about
Workshop
this?
cards.
What do you think about this? Yeah, the Siege Workshop. That's
Yeah, it's kind of like a must almost. It's super obvious to do that.
there are knights on the field as well. Just saying, if you look in the back, there's knights from.
Yeah, makes sense. I would do that as well. I would play almost Arabia like if the walls are open like this.
Well, I mean, he can run inside his base actually because
Yeah.
there is a hole.
Give this thing to Viper right now, and Viper would capitalize the shit out of this. Make 3 stables or something. It's cool
Uh.
with this.
Yeah, okay, true. I would actually go like 2 stable or like 2 siege workshop, one or the other. I think if I saw this, but yeah.
So the pressure has started already. This.
Yeah, Dark really fucked something up because look at the fill count. Like, how is he only 3 vills ahead?
Well, because the reason I would think about that is he didn't have a clean boom. He made monastery, siege workshop. So yeah, he still has the wheelbarrow and hand card, but then he's also investing in all these other things and.
Yeah, but he should have like more fills, way more. That sneaky monk man. He actually got the relic.
Really? Oh yeah,
Sneaky
he did.
fucker.
He actually did get it.
The Marv is not doing a monastery. That's interesting to me.
Hey, one scout is down. That's not too bad. Ooh, watch the villagers.
But why is he then on scouts with no monastery?
Man, those villagers do not have loom. This may end up really bad if that
Yeah,
one
I should
mango shot.
definitely do loom in
Yeah,
this position.
You know what I mean, right? If he tries to repair it and those mangoes get one shot, this is gonna be.
Yeah, he's not on stone, that's why he's not repairing it right. That's
Oh
also
man. Run!
So,
Oh!
Japanese Turks, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, this game looks really bad.
Uh,
I think it's a bit in hindsight because I didn't say it at the start, but I think that monastery should have been a workshop because this move was so easy to anticipate in hindsight. It's like
yeah, now good luck
shit.
trying to micro versus Celt Siege, man.
yeah,
Sorry
you
about
need
that.
like 5 per level micro to make that work.
And by the way, so 20 gold for Dark, and I think now I'm.
Yeah, no more gold income.
I was gonna say hold it against me, but I don't think it's gonna go above 20,
Shoot! Oh,
20
that's good.
gold all game long now.
Oh, another shot.
I think that was the only one game he really had to trash, right?
Yeah. Bob,
And then he didn't. Yeah.
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 Freaking logic over.
Yeah, like Marv's pressure is super cheap. Like he didn't make much, and he did so much more damage.
I remember Modri once told me that I think I was Celts versus Mongols and I did something fast shit long time back. And Modri said you can do just SO and house and it's always going to be cost effective. And I tried asking him, okay, but Mangadai, man, they also have siege on it. He said, with Celt Siege, you should not lose. I was like, okay. I didn't argue with him. So I think you're right exactly with that thing that's happening over here with Celt is probably way more cost efficient than anything else. Just gonna trade better.
Yeah, but also his eco is under pressure. Like he's losing fills. that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And no loom.
Oh,
Yeah, that's also
that
big.
monk died. Did you see that?
Yeah. Well, I got the knight at least. So something. This game is pretty much over now, though. Like with this map, there's almost no pushing back. Like if you have a gold in the back, I just go in though. See what he can do with that.
Yeah, Marv's gonna put a castle there though.
Yeah, it's gonna be almost impossible.
So what's plan for Dark? I mean, he's gonna get gold from where? I mean, he has to
Yeah.
be thinking about this somehow, right? That okay, what am I gonna do?
I guess the only thing that might be for champions actually.
Yeah, but with 100 gold, he's not
Yeah.
mining anything. He has 0 on gold. Like he should
Yeah.
at least go on the top one outside, right? At this point,
Something like that, yeah, but
like just go put a TC there, man. At least try to get something.
yeah, this matchup is already hard, and then also having a map like this, can't really blame him to be honest. You're never gonna look good in that.
Yeah, he got the scout. That
Win. Win.
Yeah, that castle is like that castle is the castle Dark needed pretty much, but like you cannot go castle first because then you have too much delay.
yeah, then you're not booming really, right? Then you.
But then you can't really not do it either because then you just die like this. So I don't know. I guess he
And
should
then
have
if
gone
you
for
want-
the defensive castle and just see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Without monastery, man, probably. I don't know.
I probably would have played it different though. I probably would have played like stable siege, try and basically do what the Celt player did here, but then with Vikings. With a map like this, you have to do something, right? It's just
Trush, man, trush, and hope you can get the upper hand and boom really fast with it.
yeah, but rushing against Celts though is like
Yeah, it's also not a good like I know. I mean, look at Mars map, broken ass map in the 3 goals in the back, man.
Celts need like 1 gold and they can go any trash pretty easily. Like
So-
just up and make a workshop, and just make 4 mangonels and that's it.
So at least he put a TC over there, which I like. And if he scouted the map a little bit, which he did, he should have put another TC on the extra goals over there in the map. What do you think? Because that goal he's in front of his base, he's never getting it back in next 10 minutes. I don't think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
I really
It's
don't
hard to
think
say
so.
what you should do because I don't think there's a win condition unless Marv really fucks up now.
Yeah, you're right. Unless Marv decides to give this game away, this should not be. Lazy, what
Uh,
would you have done? Just no monastery boom, right? That's what you said, right?
Yes, but the other map is difficult, very difficult, and so Trash would be the good option, I think, and the better option at least, because you cannot do anything more with Viking, or maybe go, I don't know. It's hard to win in this
Yeah, well,
condition.
but I mean, if you really want to boom and not go for map control, just go on stone and don't do the monastery, right? I don't know.
yeah, I
That's
think so too.
another castle. Now, if Marv wanted, he could have actually put it even ahead. Kind of risky, but he could have gone away because.
No, it would be stupid, honestly, in
Really?
my opinion. Yeah, because you already have this game. Just make your safe castles, right? It's just
Yeah.
like you don't want to lose your castles. Lose your castles when you go votes is like GG for you, right? So you play it safe. You
Mm-hmm.
keep your castles close. Make sure they don't get delayed, so you don't have less votes and you need to have to hold and that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Sure.
It's a ballsy castle because Dark is imp, and he don't know how many stone he has, and he's not even near to click up.
Yeah, actually, if I was played, I probably would have played my castle even more defensive. Just go for like super safe and get like mangonels boats at home, and then just keep pressuring that with mangonels and boats instead of a
And
castle.
win late game, pretty much. Catch
Yeah,
yourself off the late game.
but like it is so tempting though because this spot is like perfect, right? It's such a good spot.
So Dark is trying to push out, but also
Yeah,
there
there's no way.
are
Right?
enough votes over there that.
Yeah, but it's not even champions, and he's not making behind. It's just no way.
That those 3 rounds are not gonna do much.
Not that they're gonna do fuck all.
Not gonna do fuck all. Well,
Well, it's true. Like, look at
yeah,
it.
no,
Like,
no, it's true. You have I 100% agree. I just like the way you said it though. They really don't do anything.
yeah,
27 military versus
not
10
against
at
both.
this.
It's like if he had a gold in the back, it might have been a different game actually. But now it's just no way.
Okay.
So let's talk about the next matchup because kind of we know what's gonna happen unless Marv
Japanese Turks.
Japanese. Well, there is another option, isn't there? Wasn't there another?
Japanese.
Yeah, Berbers and Incas, but I would not pick Incas
Berbers.
against Japanese
Berbers.
actually.
Perverse, man.
Yeah, he picked Berbers, man. He picked Berbers. Oh my god. And no one picked Burmese, right? They are
No, nobody did.
not top C anymore.
I like that Dark is trying to play with no houses. Probably challenge.
You should make a castle now, Dark. So.
Yeah, on the back. Try to trap at least.
Like he should punish the guy who's minute 34 still castle age, right? You think about this.
We should go for a siege tower in case the game is dropping.
The game is dropping. But what? By the way, look at the castle. What do you think about that? Does it do anything, or is it just for massing trebs?
Yeah, it's just for traps. But he needed it earlier, right? Because now, by the time he has it up, Marv already is in.
Yeah. Yeah, Marv is up. And those will be elite, and some trebs from Marv as well, and I think this game is gonna be really difficult.
I think Dark really underestimates how much how much better it is than 200 swordsman. I think you should just buy it and get it. With champions against just votes, maybe he stands a chance, but you should be going like right now, pretty
more
much.
Attack, more HP now, more armor. No, armor it's pretty the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. No, yes, more.
Okay,
Yeah.
champion coming in, and Marv is starting to wall that area. I think he's suspecting Ram.
Makes sense.
He's also doing Botkin. I really like that. That's very good.
Yeah,
He's
that's
leaving the extra gold on the top. Look at this. Full tryhard.
Yeah, no, this is right thing. Yeah, it is try hard, but he really this will win him the game with no gold for
That's
one
still
player.
interesting push. Like the only thing that's really missing is just like 4 traps behind this. If you have 4 traps behind it, you can actually kill the castle, and then Marv is without production. But now I don't think the castles will go down, and that's like the key
There is
element here.
one trap hitting though, so
Yeah.
maybe we will see another trap coming as well. Okay. If he picks this fight without elite vote, what do you think? We'll lose
Now
it?
he will die because these are Vikings champions, man. What the fuck?
Makes sense.
The normal champions has like 10 less HP than Wood Raiders Elite,
Okay, those champions are pushing now.
but they have one more armor, right?
Go him with the Rams. Go. Well, actually, this is interesting. He might actually kill the castles. If he kills the castles, there's no production for Marv.
Man, if
Oh,
Marv loses this,
Look at
holy
God's
shit.
back. Oh boy, oh boy. Where is he researching Elite Wood Raider now?
Yes.
Don't kill the TC, kill the castles. Well, he's actually killing the castles. What the hell?
But he will kill them either way, and he's gonna get that gold back finally.
Yeah, he's definitely killing them. And that's the production. for
Go
Marv.
dark, go dark, go dark, come on.
Oh my god.
I can't believe he's
This
actually
is gonna be bad. This is gonna be
Pushing
so
his bad.
How
bad
can
for
you lose
Marv.
that, man? Oh my god.
This
You
will
shouldn't
be...
make the castles forward.
I think he
anymore,
stayed in
not now.
castleways way too long, and he, also the castles. But they said right, forward castles losing your production like this, so it was danger.
Guys, one small thing, that monastery is gonna go down, and then he's gonna add 2 more
Yeah,
relics.
really.
Oh boy.
But this is so huge because now all of a sudden the game is completely different, right? Because suddenly Dark has access to gold again, and that's so huge. And also Marv loses all his production, so
Yeah. 182 pop. Those turn siege
by
ram,
the
and
way,
this is bad.
Wood Raiders from Elite Wood Raiders are not better than
Viking champs.
Vikings champions because
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
more HP and they have one more armor.
yeah. But in practice, with the speed, they do
They take
a bit
better
better
engagement.
plus the stats, right? But
Yeah.
still.
And they also rape siege, right? Don't forget that. They're big.
No,
bonus.
he just needs a lot of traps. Just keep killing the castles. If he kills all the castles,
It's
he has
over.
this game. He just needs to kill the castles, man. Oh, I'm not sure about this one though.
This engagement is terrible. Terrible engagement for Dark.
Yeah. He's gonna lose the trap and stuff. That's pretty bad. But he has good production now, right? He has good production now because he's on gold, so it's not over now.
But
You
don't
scored.
send units one by one like this, right? I would say.
Oh yes.
And the traps.
I think Joey is like he's looking at the score, so he thinks his eco is like way stronger. But
Well,
He's-
wheelbarrow is coming. Fucking minute, whatever, 41 for this guy. Okay, just saying, just saying, just saying.
Oh boy!
why does he keep fighting like?
Fight, man! What the fuck? Master's fucking unit.
It's like
um,
losing the traps all the time. It's super bad. Like he needs those things. Those are the key for his gameplay here.
Okay, so 4 relics for 0. Just saying, 4 relics for 0. Remember, Dark has still 60 military. Just remember, he's gonna mass and push once with siege ram, and I think this will be a very devastating blow.
Yeah. I think Dark's gonna win this actually somehow.
What's your first question gonna be, Derp, for Marv? 3-0, what?
0 maybe next turn.
Just gonna laugh.
Oh boy.
Come on, I want to see Japan.
But I don't understand it. Like I was looking at Castaway, same villagers, he was killing TCs,
Yeah.
and somehow this happened, I
We
just don't get it,
all
man.
agreed. We all agreed that this is no GG. This is no way. This is gonna win. And then Marv is
Yeah,
like,
but
"Hold my beer. Watch this." Bam.
I didn't. But I don't see any. Like I didn't see what actually happened. Like maybe it was because he didn't have hunt guard and eco upgrade, so he didn't really get
Nah, he
good
just
eco
waited
in.
too long. He waited too long. He waited too long to reach Imperial Age, and
Yeah,
then it
that's.
died.
I think that's it actually. Too much in Castle Age. Like if you
37
go in
minutes.
Castle Age like that, you should raid all the time with the votes and shit.
37
Marv
minutes.
needs
man.
Onager, I think, or a Scorpion.
Joey needs traps though. Like just make traps. Do it.
It's dark actually. It's not Joe.
Oh, dark.
Joey's
Sorry.
them right now. You're talking to Joey, right?
Yeah. I
It's
got it
fine.
confused.
No
It's
problem.
fine, no problem there, P.
So 200 pop versus 172. 71 versus 55.
Yeah, but look at the
4x to
resources
0.
from Dark, man. Like there's a shit ton of bank here.
Yeah, I would start selling my food already and bank up lot of gold because he needs to
I would
just
make
maintain
three
1,000.
siege workshop forward and just start spamming siege ram and traps and shit. Like, but this is also like this is a good fight for him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Dude, this is bad. This is. I
is
don't
the
want to say
game.
this. This is bad so bad for
Uh,
Marv losing kills as my team.
Well, I don't think it's as horrible with matchup as you might think, but like from the position he was, it's definitely it shouldn't happen. He was in such an amazing spot there, but now he's losing all the production, and that's CG.
Arson, man.
I think he should have either gone like full cast switch pressure or like actually imp and hold that position, because now he has like nothing.
19 military. 32 military. The game is...
Well, now you can kill the trap, but yeah, you just get arson. It doesn't matter. You don't need siege anymore now. These numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, why you go back for this one trap?
I can't fucking believe he's actually winning this.
This is so. Just...
He's playing good though, Joey. I have to say.
By the way,
Given
look
how shitty his situation was.
How many champions are on top of Dark? He's trying to run around the map and clean up all the villagers from
Yeah, he's
there.
doing good.
Uh,
It's like also like the moment he broke out, he instantly went to the top gold and result. So he's playing a good macro game. Like he just got really cocked with the map, but other than that, he's actually playing really good. Only like he engages a bit too early every once in a while, I think. But I think it's just he doesn't really know how champions to vote really compares. I think that's mainly what's happening.
Oh boy.
Scorpions, man. Come on.
That's-
Start the game already.
Stop fucking around, Joe. Dark. Go. Make siege. Do stuff. Oh, look at this. He's gonna wreck. He has so many units queued as well, I think. Yeah, he has like...
man. Come on.
Don't run from one monk, man.
There was one
Come on.
monk still.
He has like another 50 pop in Rexes, like stored. He can just take this fight and he has a new army. Like he doesn't even need to care about this. He can take this fight and he has a new army and he can kill the castle while he's at it.
I don't know what they're fucking waiting over here for.
It's funny because at first he was like taking engagement super fast, like a bit too fast, and now he's like has these huge masses and it's just like
Let's give Kels a little bit more time.
And
Wait,
with
yeah.
Pop, he cannot get a better time to attack. So
yeah.
He wants to heal
Like-
them, man. Get herbal medicine, man, and then heal them.
On the other hand though, like herbal medicine. What I mean.
and now Marv will also get 200 pop until they fight or what is this?
Yeah, but it's 93 military versus. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at
Just not everything.
Dark's
right?
resources, like Dark can make infinite gems, but fight, man, like
I
push your
give
advantage.
Edmund win to fucking Marv
Yeah,
here.
he
if
has
he doesn't
every
fight this
fucking
now.
barracks 5 champions production.
Finish the game, man. I don't want to cast another game. I've been here for so long, man. Come on. What is he waiting for? Fucking
But
herbal
it's,
medicine.
but he can actually like I don't think Marv is gonna be in a super good position anytime soon anyway. Like the only way Marv can really win is if he gets like maybe
Onager.
onagers even, like to get shots.
Yes. 5 onagers and bam on this army somehow will change everything.
Yeah,
Because then
but
it will
like this,
snowball after that, right?
he is not in an economic position to do that right now. I don't think so. Not when he has to make this much army just to stay alive.
What is he waiting for, man? God damn it. Take the
Well-
fight, dude.
He wants to heal the champions, man, because he has like only Michires. Like,
Fuck,
look at
man.
this barracks, man. Look at this
God.
barracks. He literally has 60 pop queued and he's not fighting, man. It's
Oh.
like
Deleting villagers. Okay.
He's gonna push with 200 fucking pop or what? Or 200 pop of
what, is he trying to meme this up? Or what the fuck is he doing? He should not be deleting villagers.
Oh,
He has 93 vills, dude. That's not good. That's
He maybe wants to delete all the fucking thing and just go with 300 or 200 pop.
well, it might work, but if it doesn't, then you're screwed. Like,
Now I'm not sure if he's gonna win this actually. I don't think so.
Yeah, because,
well,
it's
because
his
I don't
own-
know what he's gonna do anymore. So it's like,
It's his own fault.
who knows?
Okay,
There's a
it's
lot of-
starting already, but then I'm pretty
What
sure
the fuck was this patrol, though?
World
That was
Raiders will
really
win.
weird.
World Raiders will win here. Very easily.
Yeah, but no, I think the champions will win because the barracks will just make new ones all the time.
Yeah, but
Like he has so many units queued, like he will just make a million new ones. Like he's already overrunning him.
What the fuck are we watching? Man? What the fuck are we watching? The last 10 minutes, this game
It's
is
a
over.
pretty
What?
fun game actually. Okay, now please, okay, go back and heal your champions. Come on.
Go
Do it,
fuck!
do it.
No! 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 No!
Do it.
The fuck!
dare
Just
you.
attack the fucking castle! Get over
Yeah,
it!
he's doing it! Oh no, he's not. Oh fuck.
Oh man!
Oh, that would be such. That would be
This
so
is
good.
so fucking meme over here, man. Get her
Uh.
with medicine, fucking man.
But now he has it though. Like he's all these champions queued. Is this gonna make infinite army, make siege spam? Yeah, he has it now. It's over.
Oh, 3-0, Marv. 3 fucking 0, man. Good. Since when championship? Oh my god, shut the fuck up, man.
You need to make more, man. What the hell?
Oh my god. Yeah, this is over. 13
I don't think he's gonna
military.
come for interview, man.
Guys, be very extra polite with the interview, but do ask him 3-0. No problem.
Oh man, I can't believe this, man.
This is memed, fully memed.
Static tournament, man.
Oh, what the actual fuck happened here?
I will type it 3-0. What happened?
Oh boy.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Darky. Congrats, man.
Hello.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Played, man.
One
Well played.
quick question. What the fuck were you waiting for last 10 minutes? Delete all villagers and go 200 champion or what? What was your plan?
Yes. More army, man.
Marv is saying I'm serious doubts that this is dark, but whatever.
Dark, explain yourself. Why are you smurfing, man? What the hell?
Yeah, he's smurfing, man.
uh,
Oh boy. Alright. Let's wait for Marv.
They lost all my puntos today.
Really? Yeah, what happened? The 1883 from 2K. What happened to your...
Just I was so
Didn't
unlucky
play
today
Marv.
on Arabia.
oh man, classic.
I hope Marv will come for interview. I did tell him.
Don't think so.
I think he doesn't want.
He's on the salt mode, actually.
Interview? I asked him personally. I'll tell him he won't troll.
I'm just gonna say 3-0, not more.
Hey, relax. I already said it. Just wait for at least midway through the
Uh,
interview, man. Yeah, he's not replying. I don't think he's. Oh no, he's there. He's there. Thank God. All right, there we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Marv.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, good games for everybody. Definitely. And let's see. All right, would you like to start, Joey?
Yeah, what should I say? The last game, man. What happened? You had the game already. Why did you wait so
No,
long? Forget Imperial Age, actually.
I had no resources to go up. I had no market. I made a market and I go up, but I don't know what you want to know. Seriously, that doesn't I mean to be offensive, but well, Dark played really well. Uh, I was thinking it's not Dark because we played like only one in rated game and I win 14 or 13. And now he win pretty convincingly. It's kind of weird.
I don't think you won convincingly the game I watched at least. Like you had the Celt against Vikings game really like you should never have lost that at some point. You had all his resources pretty much.
Yeah, but then he comes up and I was like, what the fuck? How I can afford the champions if I have his goals?
I went straight boom. I don't know. I mean, Dark is 1900, right? It's not like he can't play the game.
Yeah, but he played really, really well, actually. Well
Yeah,
done.
fair enough. I mean, I have no clue, but I didn't watch every game, but still.
Well, the first game was just Titanic. I just lost the world, and yeah, that was just bad. So that's okay. And
You lost it on board?
no, I just forgot a boar. I just didn't take it. And then I suddenly was like, I'm going up to feudal age and I have 200 food and I don't have sheep and I have, so I was like, I have 200 food, what happened? And then I saw I have a boar left and then I was like, okay, damn. And then he trash, but that was expected. He's trashing every game basically. And yeah, well, then I was like, okay, well, this is bad. And he was like even faster up. So I figured I have no chance there. So that was fine. The second game was, I don't know, he trashed again. I defended well, so I won. And then the third game, he didn't trash. That was a surprise. But
What
I
was
also,
third game again?
it was Ethiopians versus Spanish.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I'm gonna win in Imp. But there again, well, I don't know. He never played like this before, so that's when I was thinking like this is not him anymore, because he
Well, I
was
mean, in
like,
that game, Marv, you did probably a mistake moving outside with so many villagers without map control, and he knew that he has so many army outside, right? Why did
yeah,
you just build your building at home? I mean, with 30 arbalests, some onagers, you could have cleaned this easily, right? I don't know.
yeah, but
It was unnecessary, in my opinion, to move.
yeah, true, that was a bad move. I agree, but well, yeah, maybe I showed the game there, but he was quite fast in Imp as well, doing so many Kongs, monks, siege. Later or 1 minute, I don't know. And that was like, wow, what the fuck is he doing? And in the fourth game, I thought I had it. I was sure I win it, but because I had 2 castles on his goals, his main
Yeah.
gold, his second gold, his stone. I was also trying to rate his other gold, and then and he lost some villagers, and I also went 3TC. I don't know how many vills I was behind in the start.
You weren't
Like,
behind the wheels, actually, just the handcart and the wheelbarrow.
so
I really don't know how you lost it either. I think you should use your army in Castle Age either more, or just go in fast and hold position with like traps and elite boat.
Yeah, but with my economy, I couldn't afford that to go imp and elite votes and hold a position because he made one push in a pretty fast push with some like 4 Rams and 20 200s, and I defended
Yeah,
that.
but like 2200s did do pretty much nothing.
Yeah, sure, but
You didn't have much army for it. And with that army,
I-
you could also have raided and do a lot more.
yeah, well, maybe.
Like you invested a lot into Castaway's army, which you pretty much didn't use, only to defend against 4 Rams and 20 longswords, which you can almost defend with like 2 mangonels and some villagers and a wall. So I don't know. But I wasn't paying too much attention because I actually assumed the game was over. Like I was like, okay, he has no gold. This is no
Yeah.
way he can win this. Was similar vills. Yeah.
And then even I lost this position. I was thinking I can still win, but then somehow Gem Speed would raid us now. I don't know.
Yes, there are Vikings.
Well, he has more HP, one more armor.
It's
Like
just
gems
like
aren't that bad.
1v1, they are better than Wood Raiders, actually.
But like you only had 2 castles, right? That's the problem. Like he was making from 20 Rexes, while you were making from 2 castles. Like
Yeah, but
that's a big difference, obviously.
I even lost I lost even the even fights as well. So there was like
Yeah,
whatever.
but in infantry, it depends how you take the fight, right?
It was pretty even how you traded, I think. But just going full votes against Viking champions, I think
Not
it
gonna
should
work.
trade pretty even.
You needed some scorpions or some onagers in the back to get some shots here and there, and then it could have been fine. But this guy went 90 champions. He started deleting his wills at the end. No joke. He was 90 wills. He deleted the wills and really.
Yeah, but I checked Large's army. I had 90 wood raiders as well. So
You had
that was kind of
90?
weird. No, I had 90 and he had 100. But he was not fighting with 100 because he had.
Yeah, but the
like,
difference is he had 70 champions queued in 20 barracks. So like the moment you both lose your army, he had a new army already. So
Yes, that's true.
it's not really like 90 against 90. It was more like
Yeah, it
140
always
against 90.
depends how you take the fight.
Like as long as you held this gold, you were in an amazing position. But the moment you lost it, you also lose 2 production castles. That's kind of over at that point, I guess. But that's the only game I saw, though. I don't know how the other games went actually.
The first game was kind of tilted. I think you just got tilted in general with the boar and everything that was going
no,
on.
I was not tilted.
Guys, I
I
posted one video there on Discord. Just check it.
Sure.
So it doesn't matter if you have the same numbers. It always depends how you take the fight.
Yeah, the patrolling. Yeah. I actually think Dark did it as well. I saw him doing it, I think.
Actually, I agree with what you said before, Marv. That I did honestly I did never see Dynamite playing like this. I mean, he's a good player, but today he played really good. But I think 1 or 2 games you lost because you did some mistakes and not because the opponent played better. Because I mean, you did always the right decisions until Imperial Age, but then you kind of fucked up. I think. For example, on the Ethiopia games, as I've seen that you are full boomed and is going forward, you have 2 castles there. I said, okay, this is GG. So no way you can come back from this situation because you was fully boomed. You had 2 castles there, and the only one thing you had to do is probably like 30 crossbows and some siege to push back, and the game was over.
yeah, well,
You decided to move outside. That was
I
the
went a
only
bit greedy there, but
But
that was.
Dynamite, like, what do you have to say about that? Like, I don't hear you at all. Like, are you even here or not?
All right.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Say about what?
About the fact that apparently people think you are Dench, or Dench was playing.
No, I just play it very well. Power of thinking, man.
Pausing and
That's how he
thinking. Oh
paused the
my
game every time.
god, this is such a horse shit right over there, man. Oh my god. Well, either way, as I said, obviously we know Dark played really, really well. Kind of a little different play style than what we would normally know for the first after the first. But in my opinion, Marv did kind of pretty standard stuff that you should do, but then he did make some mistakes, and then I don't know, things just got way out of hand. Like the last game was yours, Marv.
Yeah.
Like it was your fucking game.
Ethiopia
And
games was from him as well, man.
yes, but
I
that was his
I
mistake.
actually,
He went out, right? Then he went out. Then
Yeah, exactly, because you should not lose that game, man.
I actually want to say that I really don't think it was Dench. I mean,
No, I don't think
like
so.
you were. I look at your rating graph as well. You were like between 2K and 1900 lately. Like it seems completely accurate. And even Dench is only like 2K as well, right? So is there,
Finch is 2K free right now.
is 2K free?
yeah,
Since
Yeah,
when?
Yes.
since last week, man. These guys, man.
The fuck? I used to trade pretty even blows with him at some point. But
Really? Well,
I
you
think
should
so.
probably play again. If you were playing against Modri, I'm pretty sure you can play with Dench anytime. It should be fine. Modri is offline from a long time. I don't see him. Maybe he's using another account or something.
Fucking 2K3, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. And I think Winchester went 2K5, if I'm not joking.
Yeah, but he was playing for
Not
like 2
right
months
now.
straight every day, like 5 hours.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Finch is playing a lot on D right now.
Yeah, everybody moved to D.
Yeah, he's top 10 probably.
Anyways, guys,
But I can't.
this was a wonderful event, but I sadly have to go very shortly, so I will stop the stream right about now.